Welcome back to the TechCheck download. I'm Ada.
And I'm Pixel, your friendly AI co-host. This is the Tech and Society edition for 9th to 12th grade.
Everything today is real tech news from June 22nd to July 5th, 2026. Let's get into it.
Here's what's on our playlist today.
1. The Kids Act clears the House. 2. States regulate AI chatbots. 3. A fiber cut wobbles the web. 4. AI floods schools. 5. Shipping software in 2026. 6. 3 million records via a vendor.
Grab your headphones. Let's press play.
The headline is simple. The details aren't. On June 29th, the House passed the Kids Act, H.R. 7757, 267 to 117.
It bundles about 14 proposals. The COSA piece targets 4 harm categories and requires a 10-day response to reports of harm to minors.
The COPPA 2.0 piece raises the privacy age, bans using minors' data for individualized ads, and adds data deletion rights.
The Screen Act adds age verification for certain sites. Notably, lawmakers dropped the duty of care clause. Critics warned it could pressure platforms into over-censoring.
One sponsor called it a floor, not a ceiling. It heads to the Senate, where coverage says its odds are long. Great debate material.
While Congress debates, states aren't waiting. New York banned chatbot interactions that encourage self-harm with minors.
Idaho, Oregon, and Washington barred companion bots from claiming to be sentient or having sexual conversations with minors.
In California, OpenAI and Common Sense Media merged competing ballot initiatives into one measure on kids and AI.
Roughly 300 youth online safety bills were introduced across states in 2026, one of the most active areas of law that year.
The big question for future engineers and lawyers alike: who's accountable when AI is misused?
On June 22nd, a fiber cut in eastern North America degraded Cloudflare, and a chunk of the web threw errors from about 10:43 a.m. to 2:01 p.m. Eastern.
Cloudflare is a CDN, a content delivery network, that sits in front of a huge share of sites to make them fast and safe.
When that many services depend on one provider, you get a single point of failure.
The engineering answer is redundancy, multiple providers, multiple network paths, automatic failover.
If you're eyeing a career in software or networking, this is exactly the kind of design problem you'll solve.
The tools arrived fast. At ISTE on June 25th, Google launched a Gemini Classroom app, study notebooks, and guided learning tools.
Adoption is happening at scale. Utah rolled Gemini out to about 680,000 students.
But surveys show most students and teachers have had no formal AI training, and academic integrity is a leading worry. Around 41 to 42% flag it.
The OECD and EU published an AI literacy framework this month to fill that gap. Engage, create, manage, and shape AI.
For seniors headed to college or work, defining your own responsible AI habits now is a genuine edge.
If you code, the platform is part of the job. Apple's June App Store update is a good tea leaf read.
Developers get creative assets, personalized collections, app notes, and featuring nominations to pitch offers.
A big one for engineers. Mac App Store apps no longer need Intel support. It's Apple Silicon only now. That's a real architecture transition.
And iOS 27 adds parental time allowances.
Platform rules quietly shape what gets built. Understanding them is half of professional software development.
Here's a security story with a twist. A vendor that handled Texas hunting and fishing licenses was compromised, exposing data on more than 3 million people.
The twist. The state agency's own systems weren't hacked. The weak link was a third-party vendor.
That's called supply chain risk. You can secure your own house and still get hurt if a partner leaves a door open.
For anyone eyeing a security career, third-party risk management is one of the hottest topics in the field.
Personal takeaway. Use unique passwords and a password manager because breaches like this are common.
That's our show for these 2 weeks.
Youth online safety law is advancing federally and rapidly across states. Modern systems depend on shared infrastructure. Resilience is a design discipline. AI adoption in schools is outpacing AI literacy. Define responsible habits now. Careers in software, security, and policy all intersect these headlines.
Talk to a trusted adult about anything you saw today. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep checking the tech.
All of today's stories come from real, dated news sources, verified before we put them on air.